It's Monday, June the 24th, and you're listening to the Three Nerds in the Basement podcast. I'm your host, Vince, and joined with me today is...
Blaven.
TJ.
Oh, TJ!
Oh, that's right, fourth chair is stepping up to third, and Anthony is out for the week.
Yep, he got corrective eye surgery, laser surgery.
Yeah, he got his optics fixed,
Yeah.
and he's out because he can't go outside or leave his house or something like that.
Yeah.
So we will continue on, and this week we're reviewing the movie This Is the End.
This is...
In our picks of the week, we have some other news, including toys and a couple... Actually, I didn't even check what yours was, Blaven.
It's the new DC summer event.
Ah, okay, that's what it was. Okay, cool. And then it looks like we've each had busy weeks as well.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get started. This is the end. This is the fourth movie by the Seth Rogan and Evan Goldberg team. They've brought you Superbad, Pineapple Express, and
Green Hornet.
Green Hornet, and now this is their fourth film.
Mm-hmm.
And the premise is they are parodies on real-life actors and how they would act in an apocalypse.
The apocalypse, yeah.
And it is a action comedy. I would say it's more comedy than
It's more
anything
comedy
else.
than action.
Yeah. And that's it. That's all there is to say about it.
They play themselves, which is,
Yeah.
the big joke of the movie.
Mm-hmm. So Blaven, did you like this film?
Oh, man, I thought this film was so funny.
Yeah?
The fact that these actors were playing themselves, and I guess they're trying to be caricatures of themselves
Yep.
in real life. I've just found it hilarious. It's a star-studded cast, like even the extras are, like we had Rihanna, Aziz Ansari.
Yeah.
Who was the guy from Joel Siegel? Is that his name?
Is
Is that his name? The guy
The really
was-
tall dude.
the really tall dude from How I Met Your Mother.
I know you're talking about.
I don't think
It's not Joel.
It's not Joel.
It's
Oh,
Jason.
Jason.
that.
Jason Siegel.
Yeah.
Yeah, him. Like, oh man, this movie is great. Michael Cera was in it as well.
Oh my
And-
god, yeah.
Yeah, he was a cool character. That
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
It was funny.
And yeah, I thought the movie was really well done. The whole apocalypse thing
Yeah.
was an interesting backdrop. I thought it was going to be like a zombie apocalypse or something like that, but
Yeah.
they had like a whole religious theme instead going on, and I thought that was a different twist. The ending was amazing. I'm not going to spoil it, but the ending was fantastic.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was laughs throughout. But I think this is a certain type of humor. It's not very, it's not very like dry, witty humor. It's more like poop jokes, drug jokes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and, like you know what I mean, like the stuff you'd expect from like Superbad and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
if you're expecting a more, I guess, with all the sarcasm and whatnot, this ain't their kind of movie.
Yeah.
It's a lot of drugs and a lot of drinking
Yeah.
and a lot of partying and a lot of swearing and a lot of all that kind of stuff. So, but no, I really, really enjoyed it. I definitely recommend anybody to see it. And if you're not having a good time, then
Something's wrong with you.
no. Well, if you don't have a good time, then you just didn't like those kind of movies. Like Superbad. And
How can you not like Superbad?
yeah, right. See,
That was a good movie.
hesitating to say that, but some people don't. They're just like, oh, this.
You've
is
met someone who doesn't like Superbad?
Yeah, the people are like, this is stupid. This isn't, it's not smart. It's just,
I
just-
think that
just
movie,
cheap
I think that
laughs.
movie is brilliant.
yeah. I know. You know what I mean, though? It's like it focuses on like sex and drugs to get.
Focuses on what awkward high school life is.
But
That's what I love about
what
it.
the heck is this? When you're rich and stuff. But yeah, no, it's.
Yeah, you're right. This
I
was-
liked it.
yeah.
I like those movies, so I like it.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
TJ, did you like This Is the End?
I thought it was funny,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I found the story just strange.
Strange.
Yeah.
Strange. Would you
The
like to
whole-
elaborate?
The whole apocalypse thing. I thought it was just. By the end of the movie, I thought maybe it was just a dream or something.
Oh, so you didn't think it was real?
I didn't think it was real.
Oh, okay.
Like I thought. Yeah.
They put it in the backdrop so much that it lost.
Yeah, it was
focus.
so out there that I thought maybe okay.
Okay.
Maybe they're just dreaming this up.
Oh, you thought it was out there. I thought you meant they didn't focus on it enough.
No,
They did spend a lot of time inside. And
I thought that like the whole
I thought the whole thing was like a
the whole
practical
idea
joke
of-
on them.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I hear you.
Yeah.
I thought maybe they just got high or something.
Right?
Because the
It's
movie
like it-
starts out with them getting high.
Yeah,
that's
so it's
true.
like okay.
No, they didn't cop out.
They're just tripping out.
They went through the whole thing. Though.
Yeah, they did.
They didn't cop out.
They
Yeah.
didn't. They didn't, which surprised me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it overall?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Would you watch it again?
Yeah,
Would you recommend your
I
friends
would.
to
I
watch
wouldn't watch it in theaters again.
it? Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
But
like
I definitely watch it
if
again.
it's on TV or if it's
Yeah.
playing, totally right.
Yeah, okay.
I'd definitely watch it again. It was a
Alright.
funny movie.
It's a very quotable movie.
Yeah.
There's a lot
There's
of
a lot of quotables in
great
this movie.
moments in this film.
But do you think it suffers from the problems like what Grown Up has, where all of the characters are such heavy hitters in the comedy world that they're all competing for like
No.
one-liners or something? Or did
No.
you think that they all...
I never felt like they were trying to compete in this movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I heard somebody complain about Grown Ups in that way.
But that's because, I think it's because Grown Ups was more, that actually tried to be a film. Like, that tried to have a real story behind it.
Right.
This was just so ludicrous that you kind of didn't care.
Yeah.
She's just there for the
Yeah.
funny stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, big
This
man.
pretty much just them making jokes.
Yeah, the whole
Yeah.
time.
I agree with TJ on the whole, like, story thing. By the end of the movie, it's pretty dark if you think about it. Like, that ending is just severely dark, and you're like, wait, this is real? Like, this is terrible! Yeah, and that threw me for a loop. But no, it's hilarious. There's some great stuff here. As someone who likes Pineapple Express, there's a fantastic little section in this movie.
Do you like Final Express?
Yeah, I do like Pineapple Express.
Okay.
Where they have their own Pineapple Express sequel in the film,
So good.
which is so dumb but awesome. I really like James Franco a lot.
Yeah, I know you do.
Yeah, I love James Franco, so...
It's that smile, right?
Yes, that smile. I don't know what it is. It's like, it's this instant charmer. He
Yeah.
could be the ugliest guy in the world, which he's not. And every time he smiles, I'm just sold.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, he had it in Oz. He had it...
He had it in Oz. He
Yeah.
did.
Speaking of which, that guy's making like 10 movies this year.
I know, right?
Is he?
Yeah, he's in like 10 movies this year.
Like big roles?
I don't know,
Or
but
he's,
What, he was in-
he's in 10 movies. So.
He was in Oz.
maybe like half of them are big roles, and the other half is just like cameos or appearances.
Okay.
But like he's in like 10 movies this year.
Wow.
He's working hard.
Yeah, but no, this is a fantastic film. You just have to see it. There's just all the little moments in it are great. But yeah, if you do step back and realize what the hell is happening in the story, it is it's not that special. I also hated Jay's character throughout the film.
Oh, so did I.
Jay Baruchel?
Yeah, and like I understand why he's like that, but I thought that this is gonna be a movie where he had some sort of redemption. He doesn't.
He does.
No,
At the end, he admits it.
No, he doesn't have redemption.
I thought he was annoying throughout the whole movie.
Like there is no redemption with Jay's character. He admits his faults, and he's just like, yeah, but guess what? Deal with it.
Yeah.
I still hate all your friends. Blah blah blah. I'm going to heaven.
Yeah.
Okay. I understand what you mean.
Right. I just never felt like he was ever redeemed at any point.
He did say I should have changed with you. I should have, yeah,
But shoulda, woulda, coulda, right?
yeah, but didn't.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at the end of the film, he berates like all Seth's friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Danny McBride's character, I didn't quite understand his character throughout the movie.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was like the antagonist, but he really wasn't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I was surprised at the level of CG in this film.
Yeah, had a lot.
Yeah.
It took me I was just like, what is going on? But yeah, no, this was a great movie. What would you guys rate it?
I would give it a 4 out of 5,
You give it a 4 out of 5?
and I really like it a lot, and I'm really happy to recommend it. Go see it again.
Yeah.
I think for me, the reason it would lose 1 point is it's hard for me to explain. Come back to me.
Okay, TJ.
Yeah.
I'd give it a 3.5
Out of 5, okay.
out of 5.
You have a little tagline to go along with that?
Mostly because it was just so ridiculous.
Oh, okay. It's too stupid for its own good. Yeah, I would give it a 4, and it loses the point because I felt Jay's character too grating.
Yeah.
I couldn't deal with it anymore.
Okay, I think I put mine in words. I think I wish they would have explored the apocalypse more.
Oh, really? Like, oh.
You know what I mean?
What, like
Yeah.
the outside?
Like if they went
world?
outside a little more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I mean, there was so much potential there.
There was.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, the longer and longer this movie went on, the more and more I was out of it.
Yeah.
Like, it starts out amazing.
Like when I thought it was awesome was that when they went to other houses. That was fun.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah, there is a point when the movie's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Because at that point it'd be like Scooby Doo type stuff, right? Where they find stuff and like they
Yeah,
split up and
that's cool.
Yeah.
Picks of the week time. Let's move into those.
yeah.
Go ahead, Blaven. You can start this one off.
So I was at my local comic book store this weekend, and I saw a flyer for something called the Trinity War. And if I were to tell you that this is a DC Comics event, what would you first think it was, TJ? Trinity War.
Trinity War. I think it was a war between Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman.
And Vince, do you mirror this?
Of course, it's the Trinity
It's
of
the-
DC.
Okay,
That's
so what it actually is a fight between the Justice League of America, and Justice League Dark.
Oh.
And you're like, who is Justice League Dark?
yeah. That's
Yeah,
Who's
Dark?
Who's Justice
I
League
know
of
America, but I don't know
Who's
Dark.
America
The
and who's-
JLA?
Yeah, but they're different. Are you thinking about the JSA?
Oh, wait, I'm not thinking New 52 stuff.
Which JSA?
Oh.
JSA is like in the old times, it was like the old Flash, the old Green Lantern,
Oh,
the old people.
Okay.
And the JLA is like the Superman,
modern
Batman.
ones.
Yeah, well, Superman, Batman. They didn't have an old version of
Yeah.
those people, right? And then like remember in like DC in the DC animated, they had like the Black Panther guy who was like a boxer and stuff. Like all the old heroes, like the
Okay.
physically older heroes. Are the
Oh,
JSA.
okay.
Yeah, so I don't know who's in the Justice League of America.
Okay.
I think the Justice League is just the Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. Justice League Dark, Justice League made of magic users, like John Constantine from who's the character that's the same name from the movie of
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves,
Constantine, yeah.
Deadman, Zatanna, the Spectre. Any magic users, they're in the Justice League Dark, and I want to pick up their trades now because I didn't know that they even. And the magic area of DC Comics has always been one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And they had like
Spectral stuff, yeah.
the spectral stuff, and I really like them a lot. So it's interesting that they're all going to get into this one big, I guess, conflict.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the conflict. I don't know why it happened. The only thing I know is that for some reason, the romance between Superman and Wonder Woman, sorry, I almost said Batman. Superman and Wonder Woman that's happening right now apparently erases Booster Gold from the future. So, like, it destroys the future, I guess.
Oh.
Maybe it's because they have, like, crazy babies that are too
What
strong.
the hell?
So, yeah, apparently that's, like, one of the plot points. So, I don't know. This sounds really interesting. I might just pick up the trade when it comes out.
That sounds weird.
Yeah.
Races
3
versus
Justice
Gold.
Leagues against each other. It looks crazy.
Wait, does it say why they're against each other?
I don't know the plot
Oh,
yet.
okay.
And I don't know what the actual conflict's about.
Okay,
So yeah, I think it's just leading up to it now.
that's what I want to know.
Yeah, that's where this is going to be won or lost, is if the conflict is interesting enough.
Yeah. I want to pick up the Justice League Dark trades now just to see what's up.
Man.
This looks awesome.
If it was just a whole big love triangle, I'd be in.
What? But what, the Justice Leagues all love each other? What?
Yeah.
Weird.
Like affairs and
Oh yeah.
like a
of
giant
course.
soap opera.
Oh, so good, right?
That'd be
So
so strange.
So good.
I know, I'd be in. I'd be like, yeah, that's right. That's what I want.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That's hilarious.
Interesting to see.
Okay. They also, this week, there was a trailer for the brand new Lego movie
Yeah.
from the studio that brought you Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
I actually like that movie. Also.
I never saw that movie,
You
but I only
didn't?
heard good things, yeah.
Did you like
It
it?
was pretty good. I liked it.
My favorite was a snowball fight scene.
There was a snowball fight scene in Meatball movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh,
like they made
The
it.
premise is this guy, he makes a weather altering machine.
Oh, right. That's what the
it-
premise was.
It alters the weather so that like it rains food.
Yeah.
But like this one snowball fight scene, they made it look like he was playing an FPS, and like he just kept throwing snowballs at people's faces and looked like they were just getting
I don't remember
killed.
that
Yeah,
part.
it's so awesome. Oh yeah, I love that part.
Yeah.
But
So-
go on though.
But yeah, so this Lego movie, it looks like they are. It seems like they're taking all their big Lego toy lines from past and putting them all into one movie, and then having this brand new Lego character to unify them. And it seems like they put a lot of budget behind it, and they've also put on a lot of big name voice actors behind it.
Yeah,
I think it looks cool.
I do too.
The one thing I will say, I think this is the only way we're ever going to really see a Justice League movie.
Right?
Oh, In Lego form?
Yeah, I think this is it. This is all we're gonna get, and that because of that, I don't think we're gonna see Marvel characters appear here.
Okay.
Oh,
Even though there is a Marvel superhero Lego line.
yes,
Yeah.
there is.
Yeah,
But man, the trailer looked really awesome.
it was like high end production costs.
Yeah. And it's surreal because it's Lego,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah, you're seeing this on like little yellow figurines.
yeah,
Mhm.
With this, where they still have like the yellow hands,
yeah.
the C-shaped
Yeah.
hands and stuff, and like it looks good though. It looks funny.
It is amazing how long Lego has just stayed still and not changed in the past like 20 years.
Right. Too bad they didn't make a Bionicle movie. Whew.
It was
Do they
so
still
fun.
do Bionicles?
I think they have different versions of it. Now.
Okay.
Now it's Hero Factory.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it was.
Oh. So essentially, it's Bionicles?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Okay.
Essentially.
It's just they're under the Hero Factory name now. They still have Technic.
Lego Technic?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought that would have died.
You should see what Lego Technic is now. It's pretty cool.
It always reminded me of Connects.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Oh shoot. So we're all looking pretty forward to that one. I didn't catch the release date on it though, so I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
But anyways, the other pick of the week that I wanted to do was it's summertime, and in the toy world, that means big conventions and exclusives. So the
Yep.
two conventions happening in July are San Diego Comic-Con and Wonder Festival Summer in Japan.
That sounds cool.
What?
Wonder Festival Summer?
Yeah. They,
Oh, wait.
It's summer. They have two every year in Japan. One's winter and one's summer.
Oh.
So I'll start with the SDCC stuff. Let's see. Bandai has shown off their exclusives, and the first thing they showed off was D-Art's bass and treble, which everybody was excited for when they were announced, but to hear them becoming an exclusive kind of just puts a damper on that situation, because that makes it super tough to get.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Like, these things are supposed to retail for like $45, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to go for like 70.
Wait, so you have to be at the event to get them?
Pretty much, yeah. You have to be there.
You have to buy it there too.
Yeah, so you have to line up, or you have to middleman it.
Damn.
Yeah, it sucks.
Damn.
Yeah. So I was like, because that was the one thing I was really interested in. I'm like, forget it. The other thing they showed off was SH Figuarts Shinkengers, but for Power Rangers Samurai. And I don't know if you guys have seen my like Sentai figures, right?
Yeah.
And like the red's like Gokai Red, for example, has like just a red body,
Yeah.
but it's like a flat red.
Yeah.
So for San Diego Comic Con, they're doing all metallic paint schemes.
Oh, that's so
Ooh.
cool.
So it comes in line with their like on-screen shiny
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
suits.
Cool.
It's $200 for all five.
Oh, my. Oh, for all five.
All five. So it works out to about $40 a figure.
Yeah.
That's still pretty expensive.
That's still
Considering I paid like $15 for one of mine, $200 is a lot. Holy crap!
Yeah, you'd be there. You'd still fork out the money.
No, I wouldn't.
What?
Because when they teased these, what they did was they showed the 5 people in a line, but they
Yeah.
put frosted glass in front of it.
Yeah.
So people were like, "Who's it gonna be?
Oh.
Which team is it gonna be?"
Yeah.
And everybody thought, "Oh, it might be the Gokai just because Mega Force Season 2 is all
Yeah.
about." I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
and if it was that team, I'd be like, "Shit, I'm on that." Like, I'll be there. But
Yeah.
when they showed it was just the samurai people, I was like, "That's cool," but I'll wait till next year when they do the pirate ones, and then I'll get it.
That'd be sick.
The one thing that they did show off that everybody's super pissed about is so unfortunately mine didn't come in yet today, but the Green Ranger and the Red Ranger from Mighty Morphin,
Yeah.
their figures are coming out, but they don't come with display stands.
Oh.
And so at Comic Con they're doing exclusive display stands with like it says Mighty Morphin Green Ranger on it or Red Ranger on these display stands, and they're like $15, and you get 3. It comes with a bonus one for the White Ranger.
That's coming out in the future.
Yeah, that comes out in September, and then so yeah, that's cool. But like people are wondering, well, why is this an exclusive? Because no one's gonna be able to get it,
Right.
right? And it's only $15, and
You're talking about the stands, right?
just the stands.
Okay.
3 stands, $15, so $5 a stand. You know,
Okay.
why is it so? I mean, if there's anything I really want, it's that, but I don't want to have to pay like $40 for display stands.
Is
Yeah.
it middleman it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Like that would suck. Like what happens is after San Diego Comic Con usually is TFCon here in Southern Ontario,
Right.
and usually most people rush ship their stuff to that convention to sell it.
Huh.
But there's always like a 50% markup on everything. So yeah. And then Hasbro showed off their stuff, and they have some cool things. The one I didn't post on our thread was the GI Joe / Transformers hybrid exclusive.
Whoa.
So they're doing this thing with like a jet or a tank. I don't really know. The one that I thought was cool was the Baroness,
Mm-hmm.
but she's done up like, I guess like a valley, not a valley girl. Sorry, just like some girl
Okay.
with a dog, but her dog is Ravage.
What?
So
That's amazing.
Ravage is the cassette that goes in the sound wave. So
Right.
so the Ravage dog, and she's got Ravage on a leash. I'm like, that would be cool to have,
Yeah.
but not like $150 cool. So, and then the other one that most people are excited for is the Deadpool set of 5 figures
What?
that come in a taco truck.
Taco? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is that?
So I don't actually know the history behind Deadpool's fascination with tacos. I don't know where that originates from.
Oh, okay.
Right? So the packaging is, it looks like this giant, like, food truck of tacos, right?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
But inside, the picture shows it there. It's like the packaging for each of the 5 figures is a taco that opens up, and there's a figure inside.
That's insane.
And that's cool, right? That's one of these theme things that are like, I would buy that just to have. I would never open them just because they look so cool like that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So who you get? I think you get Deadpool. You get the girl Deadpool. There's a dog Deadpool.
There's like a little dude.
Wow.
Yeah, there's like the
Oh, he has like 2 swords.
yeah. I forget which one it is, but they're like Deadpools across the universe,
Is
like
it?
different versions of Deadpool.
There's the big one too.
Yeah, there's like a big
Like
muscular one.
Yeah.
I don't know who they are.
Wow.
Yeah, this set I think retails for 40, but I wouldn't be surprised if it goes for like 100 just because of everyone's fascination with Deadpool.
Wow.
Yeah, so for SDCC, those were the cool exclusives. And then they also released as a final thing, this is not exclusive, but this is going to come to here in North America, is the Red Ranger with the Dragon Shield.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know about you guys, but that was my favorite part in Power Rangers.
That was pretty awesome.
That was so epic when Tommy was about to go and he cast his shield to the red, and then Jason could summon the Dragon Zord.
Oh yeah, he could.
Yeah, because he needed to do the combination for that in Titanus,
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
right?
Wow.
Oh, come on, Blaven, you loved it.
No, I know. It's just like, it's amazing that you remember.
That's how much I love that scene. And then I remember just recently I watched the Jew Ranger version
Episode of it, yeah.
And it's not that the Green Ranger loses his powers; the Green Ranger actually dies.
Dies. Yeah, it's his brother, right?
What the
He straight up dies on the battlefield.
It's his brother, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Ryu and I forget.
Go.
I can't remember. his
Yeah,
name.
but he was way cooler in.
Yeah,
I
Japanese
think.
one?
Yeah. I
he,
think so.
yeah, he was way cooler, and I can't believe he straight up dies.
Yeah, he's getting offed.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, so this comes out in October, and I'm super stoked for it. They also showed off Pink Ranger, which, yeah, Kimberly.
Oh, it's like he even has a dagger.
Yeah, he comes with the dagger.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, so it's going to be... It looks like his accessories are exactly the same as the Green Ranger. The only difference is he comes with... Like, I don't know if you guys remember what the Green Ranger sword looks like.
Oh yeah.
That like,
Yeah, the long one.
It's like a scimitar-looking
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
But Red Ranger comes with the Tyranno sword, so it's the straight,
Oh okay.
right? And then, of course, it comes with the gun.
Yeah.
It's cool. And then over on the other side of the world at Wonderfest Summer, the only thing that interested me was this figure by Metacom. This is their Real Action Heroes line, and this is their 12-inch, super accurate thing made out of. I can't remember what bodies they use, but I know the plug suit is made out of neoprene stuff.
Okay.
And it's Asuka in her plug suit with the eye patch, but she's wearing a track jacket and a cap with cat ears. And I don't know why, but I really like the look of this Asuka.
You think it's from the movie?
Apparently, it's from one of the early scenes in Ava 3.0 or 333.
Okay.
We haven't seen the movie at this point, but that's where it's from, and it is an exclusive. Like the mass release is basically just Asuka with her plug suit and eye patch. But if you want the track jacket and the cap, it's exclusive to the festival.
Huh.
and I think it's going to be like $400 there.
Wow.
So like I would never go get this, but it is something that I thought was cool. I don't know. I just like that jacket.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like it's made out of fabric.
It is. It is.
Oh, okay.
These are the 12-inch figures, so it's real material they use and stuff.
Does it actually zip up too?
Yeah, it works.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that detail.
Yeah. And like the other picture, she has her hands in the pockets, and yeah, I don't know. I like the sort of distant expression on her face on this one, because every other Asuka figure, she's always angry.
Mm-hmm.
She's always like, "I'm a bitch," and you know it. But that's it for my picks of the week. So I'm pretty excited to see if I can get a hold on some of these SDCC exclusives, but I doubt it. But whatever, we'll see. How about we move into our weeks? Blaven, why don't you kick it off?
Sure. So for my week,
You had a busy week.
Me?
It looks like it.
Yeah,
It looks like you had a busy week.
it does.
Kind of.
Compared to TJ.
Yeah, I got one thing.
Yeah.
Well, two.
Well, you're new to the show. So you don't know what counts for a week yet. When you can say anything. I took a poop. I'm kidding. No, I bought a new game. It's
You bought this?
Yeah, I did last night. Pretty good.
Oh.
I went on the PlayStation Network, or I went on my PlayStation to put in BioShock Infinite to play. I ended up playing it, but then on the how the top where it scrolls what's new on the PlayStation Network.
So you actually read that?
Yeah, no, because what happened for some reason I just got the end of the sentence and it said Mystara. I'm like, that sounds like Dungeons and Dragons, and then I looked it up. And oh my god, my favorite arcade game for like ever, Dungeons and Dragons: Shadow of Mystara,
Yeah.
bundled with the first version of it. The first installment of the Dungeons and Dragons series on arcade
Yeah.
was being sold on PlayStation Network for $15, and it comes with Dungeons and Dragons: Tower of Doom and Dungeons and Dragons Shadows over Mystara, and it's a beat 'em up. So you walk, left, right, up and down on the screen. And you beat up monsters and progress through the levels.
I heard that the second one's the better one.
The second one is significantly better than the first one, yes.
Okay.
But yeah, so I bought it, and it's really cool, interesting features. It's basically the same thing as like Third Strike, the port where you have those little achievements, kill this many enemies or whatnot. You can unlock special concept art. You can unlock house rules, so you can put a rule on the arcade, like when you get hit. Your money goes down instead of your life, or see how many creatures you can kill in a certain time limit, and every time you kill something, it adds an extra little bit of time.
Oh, that's
It's like a time
cool.
attack mode. But and what I really liked was that when you play on the PlayStation Network, there's a drop-in, drop-out co-op, so people can just drop in your game, help you, or leave the game or whatnot. And yeah, it's
How much is this again?
$15. I pretty sure that I could have waited till it was on sale because I'm only gonna play Shadow of Mystara, and I don't think that one is worth.
Yeah, because
$15.
when you mentioned this over on Facebook, I was like, if this is like $7, I'm in.
Yeah.
But then I went, I'm like, $15?
Yeah, I just realized that I don't play anything but the second one, but I probably should play the first one too. But think about this
why would
quarters.
why would you go back?
Yeah, but think about all the savings in quarters. Me and TJ went through the game once, and we spent at least $10.
Yeah, there's this one part we fought a dragon.
Just kept getting killed.
Just kept throwing in that money.
Yeah, I literally kept dying.
Kept hitting start.
So TJ and I played through one whole playthrough of this game.
Yeah.
And I really like this game because
Who'd you guys play as?
Yeah, I always pick the cleric because you can.
Oh, okay. That
need
sounds
a
like
cleric
you. Yeah,
because you
okay.
need to heal people and buff them. TJ just
I was all over the place.
is all over the place, and he did not pick the mage once.
I picked the fighter. He was cool.
Yeah,
But I ended up sticking with
the elf.
the elf.
Yeah,
So
so
that's
She's like a cross between.
spell sword.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
she
okay.
has-
Yeah, that's
She has
something I
spells,
picked, too.
and she'd have
She's like a fighter mage.
But then he used the thief too, which was really cool because he could like backstab open any chests.
Oh.
and
which
whatnot.
is freaking hard.
But she like dies instantly
Yeah,
from like any
yeah,
hit.
yeah.
But yeah, what I like about this game, beat 'em ups are always known to be like just linear.
Yeah.
But this one, there's many different branching paths. Like
Yeah.
sometimes TJ and I would have a choice between to go like path A or path B, but then sometimes
Yeah.
because of certain circumstances that we did for the last boss, we
Uh-huh.
get path C, or because TJ was using an elf, we got a path D.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's cool.
It was cool.
And like these are fully different levels, different bosses. And
So what I want to know is it up to 4 players on one console?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
That's good. Is
so
it up to
like
6?
pardon me.
There's 6 characters.
There's the cleric, the mage,
think-
cleric, magic user, fighter, dwarf, elf, and thief. Yeah,
Okay,
there's
yeah,
6
6.
characters,
Oh.
but it can only support up to 4.
Okay. Okay.
So you need to think about your party composition.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, no,
that
like I
sounds
definitely want all of us to try it at once because it's
Yeah,
like
we
one of my
should.
favorites.
We should.
But as TJ knew, I knew a lot of the secrets of the game, and that's like the really cool thing about it. Learning little new things that you didn't even notice the first time around.
Uh-huh.
For example, like there's this cursed sword that if you can't pick it up, but if a cleric tries to pick it up 8 times in a row,
Mhm.
it would turn into the Holy Avenger, which instantly kills any undead, and also like rocks any undead bosses.
It was awesome.
Or yeah, but you lost it.
The first, I don't know how that happened. It like changed me to a dwarf.
Yeah, so he picked up as an elf, and if you continue as the same character, it'll keep your name, your experience, and whatever items. Then he picked a dwarf, and I'm like, what the hell, man?
All this work.
And
Yeah.
then we had to retry like 3 other times.
Yeah, because like we kept getting
We kept
blocked from
messing
it.
up.
Yeah, and then another sword is like the cursed sword number 2, where every time you swing it, you get hurt. But if you survive up to 1 or 50 swings, it's random. It'll turn into the strongest sword in the game.
Nice.
And like you can create weapons
Yeah.
from different boss drops.
Well, this game sounds awesome.
This game is
Yeah,
It's
there's
pretty
just-
awesome,
There's so
right?
much stuff you can do.
How old is this game?
I don't
It
know.
looked old.
It's like 1998 maybe.
Like, he told me that. You remember the Walmart Plaza by his house?
Yeah.
He said there used to be an like, arcade machine there
Oh, really?
For it.
for it.
Really?
Yeah.
The Walmart Plaza was old.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and like this game is, I think, really in depth for a beat 'em up, which
Yeah.
makes me really look forward to the new one done coming up by Atlas.
Oh, I was
Dragon's
just
Crown.
jumping to bring this up. Is this the game we're all gonna have to buy?
This is the game that I will buy. You guys can come over, but we
This
can all
game
play.
looks beautiful.
Because yeah, I saw it. I'm like, there is a character in there that is made for me.
Which one? The girl? The magic user? No, the ranger.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a-
There's a ranger. Okay,
Yeah.
that one has.
And she has the cloak, and
The
she has a
cloak.
bow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a ranger.
She's total weeaboo.
Yeah. This one there is a knight, which is like your blocker and encounter person.
Yeah, this game looks great.
The dwarf, which can lift up stuff that no one else can, and also a power hitter. There's an Amazon, which is a girl who's lightly armored but hits really, really hard.
Mm-hmm.
There's a magic user who does like a lot of kill spells, and then there's a sorceress which does buffs and debuffs.
Mm.
So
Very
yeah,
cool.
this one's cool, and I think you can progress your character the way you want because there's an upgrade tree. And so yeah, if we each get a copy, or if we all come over and do it, like we can customize the characters the way we want.
Yeah, I think it's retailing for $49.
Oh, $49.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be full price.
Can you like?
No, but the Vita one's $39.
Oh wow.
Oh, wait. I don't have a wait.
No, you don't.
You have access to a
I
Vita.
have access to one. Oh,
What were you gonna say? You can like
I was gonna ask if
the character's persistent.
no, is it? There's network play, right?
Yeah, there is network play.
So like we can play with each other online.
The
Yeah.
thing is, I don't know if you buy. I don't know if they're gonna do the thing where it's like when you buy,
cross-play?
one copy comes with the other.
Oh,
I think they talked about that. There's cross-platform functionality.
Because if you do that, then yeah,
if that happens, I'm just gonna ask if I could borrow a Vita and just get the cheaper one.
yeah.
But yeah, no, it'd be really awesome if we could all play together. Because like I realize that I like the beat 'em up genres,
It's
but I like it when they're in depth. Like it's like really in depth.
Mhm.
Like there's more to do it than just beating up stuff.
yeah, it's very rare to find that stuff because
Yeah.
most of them are just like Final Fight. And that's
Yeah, and like this is why I love this Dungeons and Dragons one because
Yeah.
there's so much to do. Except it's really bad when your friend keeps killing the bosses so he gets all the experience and you're unable to level up and get stronger.
Okay, so the dragon we were fighting,
Oh,
most of the time he'd be up in the air, so he couldn't reach him. But I
Yeah.
had this magic
Magic
called,
missile?
magic missile.
Yo, I was hitting it. But at the end, this guy,
I spammed it because every time you do the magic
Oh,
spell,
God.
everybody freezes.
yeah.
oh man, it'd be even worse than if me and Anthony were playing with you guys.
Oh no, like
Because Anthony's just inherently competitive.
yeah.
Like, and
Yeah.
sometimes he doesn't even realize it. But me, I'm purposely sitting back, waiting to seal the kill.
Yeah, and you know like TJ only used the elf, which is she has a lot of magic attacks,
Yeah.
but none as devastating as the magic user. And when you play online with other people, the magic users, all they do is just use every spell they have in succession, no matter what's on screen.
Oh.
Which means I can't really move because like I'm always frozen in time.
I wasn't so bad.
No, you weren't so bad because you were actually like at first you weren't losing your spells at all, but
Yeah.
you kept dying, so we
Yeah.
had wasted spells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, like later, it's like, oh, okay, I know when to use it now.
Yeah.
But
I preferred the combo with her though.
yeah, it's a good game. It's really in depth for a beat 'em up. I think. What do you think? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's different.
The only thing I wish I had, which I understand that doesn't, is that you could you had a skill tree.
Oh yeah, it's too
I kind of wish they had one of those.
Oh, there's no skill tree here.
No, not in this one.
it's too old though.
That's
right?
why you need Dragon's
Yeah.
Crown, man.
Yeah, that's why I really.
I'm not sure if there's a skill tree for this one. Maybe it's just an upgrade thing, but it
No.
looks like this
it
one.
looked more than what.
Yeah, it looked like more than what this
Yeah,
one
Dragon's
is.
Crown definitely looked like it was very RPG heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
RPG plus beat 'em up type
Yeah.
thing. But in this one actually, it's really interesting because it has the level system for magic like Dungeons and Dragons has, where you can cast all your level 0 spells only 5 times a day.
Oh, really?
So
Yeah.
TJ read his things like, yo, I have like 5 casts of every spell. It's like, no, for this whole set of spells,
Oh.
you have 5 casts for this
between
level.
them,
Yeah,
yeah.
so it's different like that.
That's cool.
It's cool though. It's
Yeah,
cool,
that
though.
sounds like you guys had a great time.
Yeah, because like when me and you were picking up magic, it's like which one do you need? It's like I need level 4. It's like okay, I'll pick up the level 4 scroll. Like, I'll pick up the level 8, but you don't have any level 8 spells. It's like why?
How could you tell what level they were?
It says on it.
No, like how could you tell? Like you know your spells. How can you tell what level they are?
Yeah, I think it's the wheel.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, there's only 2 wheels, right?
Yeah, I only
So
have 2.
I don't
That's
know. Yeah, but I always just like the stronger the spell, I think it's higher level.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay.
Another thing I did this week was I ended up playing Bioshock Infinite,
Oh, good.
and yeah, so far I haven't met Elizabeth yet, but
What?
I got the skyhook, I got a couple of vigors, and I got the guns. I got a machine gun and a
Oh.
pistol.
Wow, you're really early.
Yeah, I'm still early, and I didn't realize that there was undertones of racism in this game.
Yeah.
I didn't.
You
See
didn't
that.
get it that it was like a like whitest superior dominated society?
I didn't even get that. I didn't get that.
From the opening scene, you didn't get that?
When I got to the opening scene, I didn't even realize that was
The
gonna
baseball?
Yeah, I didn't know that kind of thing was coming.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
did you like that?
yeah, it's pretty cool. It threw me for a loop. I didn't have to make choices now too. Yeah, but yeah, the vigors in this time around seem kind of strange. I don't know if their uses are very like obvious. I know the possession one's pretty obvious, but like the crows one versus like the fireball, it's like why would I not just instantly kill people instead of making them take more damage? But I'm sure I'll find a more use for some of these vigors.
You
later
won't.
on. You won't?
No.
Oh wait, you had this problem, right? Where one vigor was infinitely stronger and more
Yeah.
convenient than other.
There's
vigor.
no reason to experiment. They're just find one you like and stick with it.
Yeah. Okay. And the other thing too is that I'm very bad at aiming nowadays at FPSs. I miss a lot. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But I don't know why. It also seems like I'm very strong because I like 1 or 2 pistol shots kill someone.
Yep.
In the old one, you'd have to like drain their life quite a bit.
Yeah, you are pretty overpowered in this game,
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
And the skyhook melee attack, that's insta kill sometimes.
Yep.
And like they give you like power ups to make it
Yeah.
even stronger.
You're playing on normal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the game's easy.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Played on hard.
Yeah. And yeah, you also get upgrades for your shields, your magic, or salts,
Yeah.
and your thing. What do you upgrade first? Is there like a?
I
is there
honestly
a prop-
don't go for the health. Don't ever upgrade your health.
I just bit my lip.
Honestly, what you want to do is your magic.
your salts.
Yeah.
That'll just make the game more fun.
Yeah, salts and shield are all you need because your shield regenerates, right?
Ah, you're a smart man.
Nice.
The health is useless. You're like, there's enough there to keep you alive.
Man, okay, I want this. I'll get more salts, which is your magic points.
Yeah.
So far I'm really enjoying it. I like how it's a different shift from Bioshock. I've only played Bioshock 1,
Yeah.
but I still like how it keeps the old timey kind of
Like
You know,
19. It's
19
a period piece. Yeah.
period. I really like that about Bioshock.
That's what I love about too.
The music and everything, the backgrounds, the way people talk.
That opening's great.
The openings are fantastic.
Where you're in the amusement park.
Park, yeah.
And that's your tutorial.
I really like the 2 people that follow you around.
Yes. Latus and I forget the guy's
Yeah,
name.
there's the girl. Yeah, they're so funny.
Yeah, they're the best. They're the best. They're the best characters. Thing.
They're best characters. Okay, were they the ones from the beginning too?
Yeah. And if you're wondering how the fuck does that work, it gets explained further.
Wow, it's insane. Yeah, but they're funny people.
Yeah,
I like
they
them a lot. So I'm really enjoying it. I'm looking forward to playing more. And yeah, I'll be sure to talk more about it if I remember and if I get farther in it.
Mm-hmm.
The skyhook thing looks pretty awesome, but it's giving me a little bit of motion sickness, like Mirror's Edge used to do.
The skyhook combat, I will say, is more style over substance.
Yeah,
Like it
the
doesn't
skyhook
really-
TJ is kind of like you're on rails like in Sonic Adventure where you're like grinding a rail the
Okay.
whole time, except that you're hanging on the rail. And
Yeah, you're
as
not
opposed to being
grinding
on
it.
top of
You're
it? Okay.
Yeah.
swinging on it.
you're
I got
swinging
it.
on it.
I
Yeah, it's
got
pretty
it.
cool. I like how the whole Sky City versus Underwater City. What was the second one? Is it underwater?
It's Rapture again, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That is a literal sequel to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. This is Bioshock 3, right?
No, this is Infinite. This is just something different.
No, but it's the third one in the franchise, right?
Oh, yeah. Some would argue it's the fourth.
Well, what's the other one?
System Shock. Well, then there was System Shock. You know what? Never mind. Just call it whatever.
Okay. Because yeah. Also, the thing I did in my week is I watched an older movie. I don't know if did we review this movie, Warrior?
We did review Warrior.
Oh,
we did review it.
We saw it in.
We didn't see it in theaters.
No, we watched it at your house.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember this.
I don't think you were there. That's the thing.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
But yeah, I watched this movie again, and I still like this movie a lot.
It's a good movie.
I think it's my favorite
Fighting.
underdog fighting movie besides Rock. I think Rocky's just funny to me. This is serious talk.
Yeah, I really like
This is
Warrior.
real talk. Yeah. I didn't realize that Joel Edgerton, the guy who plays Ben and Conlon, which is one of the main characters, he was Tom Buchanan in Great Gatsby, which I was like, whoa, that blows my mind. I didn't even realize that was him. I also didn't realize he was Australian, and I didn't realize Tom Hardy was also British.
I knew that
Yeah,
one.
I knew Tom Hardy was British.
I
That's
didn't know.
insane,
The Australian people.
Yeah, when you hear what Tom Hardy's voice actually sounds like,
right?
it's different compared to what he
Puts on.
Yeah, because his American accent is always the same.
Yeah.
It's that like sort of gruff. I can't really understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's still amazing that they can change their voice like that.
Yeah.
I think it's something that's amazing. But yeah, and I also watched another movie. Well, Warrior, still watch it if you haven't. Good times. I watched it with my dad,
Yeah.
right? Like, he actually liked it.
Who was your dad rooting on?
My dad was rooting for, what is it? I think he was rooting for
Yeah,
Tommy.
Tom
Oh,
Hardy?
Yeah, because he's like, look at this guy, he's fresh.
Yo, good for him.
Yeah.
That's who I rooted for too.
Yeah,
he
man.
was fresh.
He was fresh. But yeah, I recommend it for everybody still. Like, please give it a watch.
It's a great movie.
It actually
is,
is,
it is.
really highly rated on Rotten Tomatoes.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think you know what you should watch Fighter
Oh, I think that one.
because I actually think Fighter's a better movie.
What's
Yeah.
Fighter?
Fighter is
Is
sort
it
of-
Mark Wahlberg?
Yes,
Mark Wahlberg
and
and
Christian Bale.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta watch
You
that.
want to see a body transformation for Christian Bale? Watch that movie.
I heard he's
he's a twig in that one.
super tiny.
Well, not as was he
He-
as thin as the Machinist one?
He's probably just as thin,
Oh, wow.
but he's like
he's supposed to be a cancer patient, right? Or
he's a drug addict.
drug addict. Okay.
Damn. Okay.
But yeah, no. Well, this one's like up there. I think the reason I like it a lot is because it's mixed martial arts.
Oh, that's true. Fighter is more boxing.
It's boxing, right? But I like boxing too.
Ooh.
But yeah, definitely recommend it. Give it a watch. I didn't realize that my DVD cover had a certified fresh rating sticker on it. But yeah, another one too is I watched World War Z.
Oh, I'm excited to hear about this.
Okay, here we go. So World War Z.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Oh.
Just to let you know, I'm a big scaredy cat.
Oh.
So some of the movies I was jumping and stuff. But yeah, so the premise of this movie is that there's an outbreak worldwide,
Yeah.
and Brad Pitt and his family had to evacuate their home. And for some reason, as it's explained, I guess he used to work for the UN, and they call him in because he's one of their best agents.
That makes sense. Okay, I was like, why the fuck does
Why
Brad
him,
Pitt-
right? Yeah, and so they pick him to try and find the cause of this.
Okay.
So he travels the world to try and find a cure and or the source of this.
Okay, that makes sense.
And-
I'm liking what I'm hearing.
Yeah, and the movie is supposed to be based off of a book of the same name, World War Z, who was by the same person who wrote Zombie Survival Guide,
Okay.
and who also turns out to be Mel Brooks' son.
Oh.
I don't know if you know who Mel Brooks is, TJ.
No.
He's the guy who did like Young Frankenstein, who did he's like a
Young
comedian.
Frankenstein.
Yeah, it's like all these comedic like movies, Dracula Dead and Loving It, but like
Okay.
yeah, he's a really famous I guess director. I guess
Okay.
I wouldn't. He's also an actor in his movies, but yeah. So when I watched this movie, I was expecting like a zombie flick, and then like afterwards, it's them surviving the apocalypse. But it's like it's an action movie. It's not a survival movie. It's like balls to the wall, like Resident Evil, almost Resident Evil style, like outbreak, like. The zombies in this one, they run,
Yeah.
and they also like basically they're just tuned to one thing, like kill, like get food no matter what. Like either they like even hit their heads on walls or like climb up make piles of their own bodies so that they can jump over a wall and stuff.
All right.
And like they're insanely fast and insanely strong and ruthless. And yeah, just this whole movie was really just a roller coaster ride.
Interesting.
And, yeah, and I think that if you like stuff like 28 Days Later, if you like stuff like The Walking Dead, yeah, definitely go out and see this movie.
Yeah.
It's an action flick, and it's also it's less like Shaun of the Dead, less like Shaun of the Dead, more like Resident Evil, in
Yeah.
in its in the way it's portrayed,
Mhm,
because there's a lot of action scenes, a lot of high octane like situations that they get into,
Okay.
planes crashing, like military, explosions.
Sounds like I'd like it.
Yeah. I think anybody would. So it's really good. I definitely recommend anybody to go see it. It's a good movie.
The only thing I hear is that it's actually not accurate at all or faithful to
Oh
it.
no, it doesn't. They even said that they just threw away the plot of the book, and this is just straight up
based
action.
off a book.
Yeah. I said that it's based off a book called World War Z, and the World War Z book is basically people recounting the war against the zombies.
Okay.
And it's already. It's all these pieces are set far in the future already, so they're just talking about like what happened during the time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But this one's is set during.
I like that.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
People like this better than the book?
No, they like the book better.
Okay.
But no, this is completely different from the book. That's the thing. It just has the name.
Okay.
Yeah. So. So if you like action flicks, if you like zombies, running zombies, this is good. But if you're expecting like Shaun of the Dead type stuff or like
Yeah, I just watched that on the weekend.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you're thinking like Shaun of the Dead
that
type,
movie.
Shaun of the Dead,
great.
that stuff or like the Romero type zombies, the slow ones.
Oh yeah.
This ain't like that.
Yeah.
This is like they're relentless, like they're gonna attack you and like run at you and stuff.
Mhm.
And,
That's scary.
yeah, it's kind of insane.
Yeah.
I got scared a lot.
You got scared a lot?
Yeah, because they had this one scene like they were in an apartment building and like I was jumping in the seat. Pretty hot.
All right, I guess I'll go check it out tomorrow.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'll go watch it.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my review. He's still a good looking dude.
Brad Pitt.
I know,
He's
yeah.
gonna be good looking till he dies.
I know, right? Even with that Jesus hair and not shaving, he looks good.
How does he do it? Right?
Right?
Some people just you can't make him look ugly.
No matter how hard he tries.
He's got a good. I like his facial structure.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, he doesn't even have like the sharpest jaw out there.
Yeah. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. Definitely check it out.
All right.
I like the part with the zombies.
It's not the whole movie.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The twist at the end, though.
That's
That's what they do about it.
There's a twist.
It's cool.
There's
It's
a
cool.
twist,
Yeah, I
okay.
think it's cool. I totally guessed wrong, and I would have been dead in that situation. But
good thing you didn't.
yeah, good thing I did.
Okay, TJ, what have you been doing the past week?
Let's see. This whole week, all I've been doing is playing The Legend of Zelda: Oracle of Ages and Seasons series.
Did you beat one of them yet?
I played Seasons first because that's what I played first before.
Okay.
So I went through that.
Yeah.
Took me a week.
How was that?
It was
An experience.
just as fun as I remembered it.
Okay.
The whole change in seasons thing is surprisingly not as annoying as the going back in time thing, even though there are 4 seasons.
Yeah, going back in time was annoying.
That was okay. I'll get to that later.
Yeah.
But yeah, the seasons. I definitely like the weapons in this game a lot better
Oh yeah.
What, in Ages or?
than Ages. Ages, I don't know. The weapons were different compared to like all the other Zelda games I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what they have? He had a boomerang in this one. He had
Are we talking about Ages or Seasons?
seasons.
Seasons, okay.
Seasons. You have a boomerang, which he has in pretty much every Zelda game. Bombs,
Mm-hmm.
power glove,
Mm-hmm.
seasons rod,
Oh yeah, the seasoned rod.
and
Can you attack with that thing?
I didn't try.
You can't.
Okay.
Okay, so no, and the rock cape, is that what it is?
Yeah, they're actually
The
letting
rocks
fly.
you
feather?
like glide.
Yeah.
Oh, the cape.
The
yes.
cape.
Oh, because he
Well, it's the
jumps and
upgraded
glides.
version.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had that. In Ages, you had this It was like a hook shot, but whenever it
Yeah.
touched, you teleported with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found that weird.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't get used to it.
That's why I liked Ages. It was so weird.
Oh, okay. I like.
Oh, you switch places with it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that
It's
one.
just- yeah.
Oh, you had the cane.
Yeah,
The kid that made the block.
Oh, it's so good.
I've only seen that in one other Zelda game.
Ages was the best.
It was so different. I was like, what are these weapons? Where's my boomerang? Shit. But anyways, yeah. Seasons. Can't remember who the bad guy was.
Oh, does it start with V?
No, that was in Ages. Varus.
Oh, okay. I can't remember then.
It was this
Veron?
big armored dude.
Onyx?
Onyx.
Oh, there we go.
That's his name. Yeah, so I beat Seasons. Got all the secret shit that I can
Oh.
remember. I didn't get all the hearts because I didn't
Yeah.
need them. But yeah. And now I'm on Ages, which... Man. I started out liking it at first.
Yeah.
As soon as the time travel thing kicked in, I didn't like it so much.
Wait, did you like Link of the Past?
Yeah. But in that one, you didn't have, traveling back in time wasn't, like, an important mechanic in the game. Like, this one, you actually need to do it to get places.
What
Like
about an Ocarina of Time when you had to do the final?
You forget. I did, like, half of that game, and then you finished the rest.
Oh right, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
I did that one.
Oh my god.
That's how I played a lot of my games.
Yeah,
in the
that's
past.
right.
That's the same with Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Okay.
I got to the end, and you finished it for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways. Ages.
Just backtracking.
Yeah, I don't know. It's easier now because I just got the song where you can travel between
Yeah.
the past and the future.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm at the... Do you remember the Zoras?
Yeah.
The Zoras?
Where he's a small fish and then he becomes
I absolutely hated this part because of all the freaking backtracking you had to do. Like,
That's how you had game length.
not just that, but on the map, like, there was an underwater map and an above water map, and you had to travel through them in the past and the future,
Yeah.
Yeah, Ages is really good.
which, I don't know, I just find it really
Yeah.
annoying.
And when I think about it, I'm like, man, I can't believe I persevered through this as a kid.
I can't believe you did either.
But you gotta understand.
I thought I had it bad because I thought Seasons was the worst game,
Yeah.
because
What?
changing Seasons over traveling in time,
Yeah, but you had 4 choices. We had 2.
yeah,
That's why Seasons seemed like the harder one.
that's why I thought it would be the harder
Oh,
one, because
okay.
like, oh man, I have summer, winter, fall, and spring to go through. You just have to go back and forth between the
Time,
present and the future.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, the past and the future. Present,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
But no. Ages was it actually seems harder to me.
Yeah.
Yo, high five, because we played these ones.
That's right.
only
Like,
me and
man.
Vince.
I don't know how you did it. I'm on the 7th dungeon right now.
That's why you beat it first. 'Cause it's like, you got out of the way.
Yeah.
I didn't know this is what I had to look forward to though.
Yeah.
But no, I'm enjoying it. I didn't know that they teamed up with the Capcom studio to make these games.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I also didn't know that it was originally supposed to be 3 different games.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Based on each different piece of the Triforce. Is that the Triforce, right?
it's Triforce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know the girls are part of the...
Yeah. I can't remember the name.
The
Din,
Triforce?
Naryu, and then Faror. But I don't think...
Roar.
Aurora's like the secret keeper now.
Yeah.
She's like the girl you tell.
So
the
Din is
secrets
fire,
to.
Naryu's love, right?
Is it?
That was the thing you got from her, right? And Faror's wind.
I only knew Aurora's wind and Din's fire. I never knew what Neru was.
I think it was Naryu's love.
She was blue one though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was love.
There were the 3 sages? No, 3 fairies? No, 3...
I'm gonna say sages. Wait.
In- What were they?
I
Sage
don't know.
fairies.
The Legend
I
of
don't know.
Zelda religion is a little convoluted. If Anthony was here, he'd
Yeah,
bring
he'd
out
whip
his
out the
tome
book
and be like, "Yo, guess what?"
and spit out some
You'll
knowledge.
get it.
Yeah, no, I like these games.
I'm excited to hear what happens when you get to the end.
The
Yeah.
extras.
When do I get all the secret stuff? Because from what I'm seeing right now,
Yeah,
it looks like I have to go back to Seasons and play it again just to get all that extra crap.
No.
you do.
You do?
So I do.
Yeah, you go back to your original game to complete it.
Oh! I don't have to go through the whole game though, do I?
No, but it
Okay.
takes place in your original game.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
I like that.
We get to put in another password or something.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
I found a bunch of passwords.
No. As in, like, you. How do you? So you beat the one game, and then you start
Okay,
a
so
new game in the other one.
You beat your first game, like
Yeah.
one of the two, and then at the end of that, it gives you a password to enter in the other game.
Yeah.
So it basically carries over
Oh, and then once you beat
your
this one,
dude to
Yeah,
the story.
you beat
it'll do it
and
again.
his story.
Yeah, it'll do it again, and you go back to your
Yeah.
game.
Okay. And then
And
from
then-
there, you just everything's already been completed. It knows what
Everything
you do.
should be completed.
Yeah.
If they make me play through it again, I am going to have a hard time finishing this.
No, it's just the race to the finish.
Okay.
That's cool.
I like these games.
It was cool. Yeah, like I wish they did it more often. But then the thing is, Capcom did another Zelda game.
They did?
Yeah, they did Minish Cap.
Yeah.
That was my favorite of their Zelda games.
Oh, yeah, I like that. That one was really well done.
It was short though, but I loved it.
It was, but
I loved it.
I liked it.
I think that might be one of my favorite Zeldas.
I think I'm gonna start Ages on this one first.
Yo, start.
Because I started Ages before first.
Okay, yeah.
It's just gonna be a nostalgia trip for me.
Just to let you know, Seasons is so much easier.
If I remember, Ages you have a harp, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seasons, you have a rod.
Yeah. Okay.
And you have to stand on like the wooden stumps to change the season.
Yes, I remember that.
And then for
Okay.
Ages, you can just do wherever, right?
Eventually.
At first, you have to go to special spots.
Yeah, they look like little squares with whirlpool designs in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Chrono Trigger style.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I like these games.
And that's everything?
I played some of The Last of Us.
Oh!
Let me tell you something about this game.
Okay, I'd love to hear this.
I don't think I'm gonna finish it.
Oh!
It is not my type of game.
Why is it not your type of game? Because it's stealth action?
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
I like stealth action and the whole zombie thing.
What, you don't like zombies, or?
I wasn't big on the whole zombie genre.
Ah, okay.
But mostly it's because of the stealth.
Yeah.
A lot of the times I'm just creeping around the room.
Yeah.
And I'm the type of guy, I like beat 'em ups.
Yeah. Yeah. Why don't you just go guns blazing? Why don't you go in hot?
Because every time I try that,
You just get
what are
killed.
they? Those clicker things?
Yeah.
I always try to see if I can kill them.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you can eventually, but right now I can't.
Oh, like melee?
Yeah.
No.
Like I always try to like, get behind them and...
Oh, no, you can't.
Oh, you can't? Period?
Not the clicker ones.
Oh, shit. No wonder I've been dying.
Like the full broccoli head?
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Because that's...
Only with a shiv.
Oh, that's how I killed it last time. I had a shiv.
Yeah, but you can't like strangle them out like the other dudes.
Okay. Because that's what I've been trying to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't like the whole stealth aspect of this game.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm not good at that stuff. That's
Mhm.
the same reason why I didn't like Metal Gear.
Yeah, you're breaking Anthony's heart.
Oh, sorry, Anthony. This is what happens when you're gone. But yeah, so I've been playing that game. I only got a couple hours in.
Do you have Ellie?
That's the little girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have her. I'm past the part where we're on our way to another city now.
Okay.
With
I think I need to.
Like we just got out of a subway and
Yeah.
it was flooded. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm at that part.
Oh, okay.
I might finish it later, but right now I don't know. There's just nothing about the game that makes me want to keep playing it.
Yeah. I hear you. I hear you.
So that's how I feel about Last of Us.
Did you try the multiplayer?
I didn't want it because it was Mikey's game, and I have a feeling if I play it, he won't be able to use his.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. Last of Us has a code.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I didn't want to do it.
Yeah, okay.
I heard it's like you have to. They still have the whole crafting,
Yeah.
on the go thing in it.
Yeah. They do. They also have a perk system.
Do they really?
They have the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 mechanic of the 10-point system.
Oh, that's cool. I like that system.
Yeah. So like my current setup has no gun. Or like I have a free pistol. That's it.
That's
But-
it.
Yeah.
And then what? You just craft everything else?
Yeah, but you can't even pick up guns.
Oh, you can't pick up guns?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's different.
Yeah.
Because that's what I would have probably wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's rough. But yeah, Last of Us, not my type of game. Sorry. I liked Uncharted though.
Yeah, there's a running gun. There's like beat him up with guns.
That is more my type of game.
Yeah.
Stealth is optional.
Yeah.
No, stealth is required only in certain parts.
For what?
Stealth is never required in Uncharted.
In Uncharted?
Sometimes.
There's like that one opening heist scene.
There you go. That's what I mean. And then the
I-
rest is just go.
I
Yeah.
was never stealthy in that game.
Yeah.
They just cover and fire,
Yeah.
and then run.
Cool. That's it, right?
Yes, that was my week.
Okay. Well, I finished The Last of Us.
Ooh.
I think what Anthony said when he said he finished it, he liked it a lot.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure, and he can correct me if I'm wrong. He said he would give it like a 9 out of 10. Did he say that?
I can't remember. Honestly.
I can't remember what he
I don't know what he gave it.
I remember he had some complaints, but he thought it was fantastic. And I more or less agree with him. I probably like it a little bit less than him, though. My problem throughout the game, and I have so many little nitpicks, like how come I can't switch shoulders on the fly? Like when I'm walking through the camera, why can't I do that?
Oh yeah, you
Right?
couldn't do that. You had to have the gun up, right?
Yeah. And it made it so much harder when you're creeping around walls.
Yeah.
Right? Why can't I roll? There's no cover system.
Period.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize you couldn't roll.
Yeah, you can't roll, right? Why is the walking so slow?
The walking.
Like when you're crawling, like why is it so slow? Why does this game have a built-in detective mode that just makes everything stupid easy?
I used that a lot,
Yeah.
which slowed me down even more, which made me hate the game even more.
Yeah. So like I have a little nitpicks, but my big issue with it is that I feel like this game had two creative leads. Like some guy who was just like, I want to make the best stealth action game, and the other dude was like, I want to make the best narrative telling of two people. And so I've always felt like I was so interested in their story of Ellie and Joel and exploring the world. But when I got to combat, I'm like, this is just, like, it's fantastic. But it is so, like, I don't need it. Like, I don't feel like it's, I have no idea why it's there.
So you'd rather just watch all the cutscenes?
Kinda.
Or just go through this story of it.
Like, it's weird, like, I can't fault the game, like, actually playing the game. Like, it's, because it's super fun, like, the combat and stuff. But I feel like, what's the point? That's not why I'm playing this game.
It's for the narrative.
Yeah, like what I really wanted was
Hmm.
going in and you really only had like 2 bullets through the game.
Oh, that's what you
I
wanted?
knew it. I knew this was gonna happen. I told you guys.
I really wanted like that tension. Like should like this? There's 2 bullets in here. One for Ellie, one for me. That's all that those bullets are there for. Otherwise, it's like
So you did become overpowered at the end.
you are fucking Rambo by the end of this game.
I knew it. I knew these.
Oh, that's so
I
different.
knew that this is gonna happen, and I said it in the podcast. These kind of games, you'll never because
Like and I went back and watched all the marketing material because I wanted to know how they were pitching this game, and they're like, "Listen, bullets aren't found anywhere. Blah blah blah. Bullets are found everywhere."
They are at a point, yeah.
Yeah.
I knew it. I just knew it. I knew
And then
you couldn't do this.
There's other questionable things like why are weapons have durability? Like why does my pipe break? Why does like
I can understand the wood.
the wood? Yeah, there's parts of the game where you get a hatchet and a machete, and it's like why does that break?
Oh,
yeah, that's
weak.
true.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, see, I knew that in these type of games, people are like, "Yo, you'll never become overpowered." If you restart enough, and
Yeah.
if you keep giving yourself chances not to use,
Yeah.
you're gonna stock up.
By the end of the game, I had so much crap. I was like, "Fuck stealth." Like I just went guns hot. I was just like, "Have a couple bombs. Have some ammo." Like I had like 50 guns.
Holy
Yeah,
crap.
yeah. So I knew this was gonna turn into this.
Yeah, like, and I will say the end of the game, like the whole gameplay mechanic, it's super disappointing because it just turns into a corridor shooter.
Because you know how you said like you can just carry all your guns in the fly.
Yeah,
That's what was crazy about Resident Evil because you couldn't. You
Yeah.
physically couldn't.
yeah,
They give you 6 slots in the old one.
yeah.
Deal with it, right?
It's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like with this, it's like I saw like TJ playing. It's like put it in your backpack. Now pull out from your back part. It's
Yeah.
like so you have all your guns on you then.
Yeah.
It's like yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like oh man.
And it is just so like my favorite part of this game is walking around and exploring the world.
Yeah.
And I love like my favorite parts of Uncharted were the dialogue the characters had when you were just running.
Yeah.
One of the more
Oh.
popular ones in Uncharted 2 was like when you jump into a pool and he's like Marco.
Oh, yeah, I remember that part.
Like if people love that, and this game has a lot of that. But my problem is the world is so packed with stuff that you can't interact with.
Oh, okay.
Like you're walking through so many houses, and you're looking at all this cool stuff, and you're like, you can't do like
Anything of it?
no, it's just there
for aesthetics.
and it's like I wish like there was more like there'd be some times where like oh yeah Ellie will pick up a dart and she'll throw it at the board and be like cool, but most of the time it's like I don't even know why I'm walking through this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I watched the making of documentary because I'm a season pass holder and that's one of the perks, or you can just watch it on YouTube. Turns out the game has two creative heads, one that focused on combat and one that focused on story.
Oh,
I felt so vindicated. I'm like, man, it really, I pinned this one, yeah. I think more so than that, though, this game feels like after Naughty Dog made Uncharted 2, instead of just making Uncharted 3 or just making The Last of Us, they took their A-team and split them up and made two games. And you can tell that each of the subsequent games, Last of Us and Uncharted 3, have flaws because of that. They're not like A-level material. At least from that studio, from what I think. But yeah, Last of Us, I think it was great. The ending I thought was good. I think it fell in line with the characters. I will say there was one point in the game where I wish the story took a totally different route, but that's super spoiler, so I'm not going to even bother going there.
Super spoilers, guys.
Yeah, and then over the weekend I played a lot of the multiplayer with Anthony.
Yeah.
That multiplayer is a lot more interesting than it is good.
Okay.
So it is exactly like the main game, where it's like it involves a lot of patience and stealth, crafting systems.
Yep.
You have perks and whatnot, and I don't know. It is weird to play like again. Like there's a lot of verticality to the levels, but it's weird that you don't have like that Nathan Drake level of ability to climb on everything.
Literally everything.
Yeah, you can't roll. You feel so slow.
He's not a monkey man.
Yeah, I know, and like you can craft and like whatever. Molotovs and putting a knife on your brick of wood are unstoppable. Like there's just no way to come back from that. Like if you set someone on fire, it's over. Don't worry, you got it.
Sucks.
Yeah, if you craft like a knife onto your 2x4 and then hit someone, it's insta kill.
Oh, this doesn't sound fun at all.
Yeah, Anthony's main complaint was that those are it was unfairly balanced. Like there were just some things that are too strong.
Yeah.
I agree with him. Yeah, that definitely is the case. And I don't feel like there's enough options to get yourself out of perilous situations. Like the minute you're in a 2-on-1, you're done. Like you can't get out of it. There's no way to get out of it. I found the matchmaking to be pretty terrible because we'd either get into matches that we were just annihilate the opponents, or we would get smoked.
So did you guys end up figuring out if you're in the different faction? If you guys
We don't. Oh, I don't know. We're both Fireflies, so
okay, so it doesn't matter.
We're not too sure. It is cool though. They link it with your Facebook account, and it's like they have this little story thing in multiplayer. Like you're gathering people, so like everybody in my Facebook list is coming into my clan, and I have to provide for them. Like basically, the better I do, the more food and supplies I can provide for my clan. And if I do pretty bad, then people will start to get hungry. Some will get sick. Some will die.
Oh, that's interesting.
I've gotten to the point where like I got to a certain level where it's like imminently your clan is going to be raided, like attacked, and you're probably going to lose 60% of your population unless you do this well in the next 3 matches.
Okay.
So I did that, and then it came down to like, well, you're only going to lose 10%, but then they show 3 people on your Facebook list, and they're like, you could only save 2 of these people. Who are you going to let die? Right?
That's funny.
So the 3 people were TJ's sister, Chelsea. I'm like, okay, she's on the list. Some guy from work, and George.
Caredad?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, George. Wait, you can only save 2?
I can only save 2 of them.
George, if you're listening.
George, I'm sorry you died.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, so, like, that small stuff, like, again, super interesting, but it's way more interesting than it is like good or fun to play.
I see what you mean now.
Like it's cool. Like I like a lot of the ideas they have here. It's just not quite as fun as I want it to be. And and then I watched Shaun of the Dead, and then unfortunately I was going to talk about the toys that were going to come in today.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they're coming in tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I will talk about one.
Okay.
Because I went to Toys R Us and picked this up.
Yeah.
And it's the Power Rangers one.
Yeah.
And you all know, or we all love Power Rangers here. And I never owned the original Megazord.
Whoa!
And so this was pretty cool score to see in store.
I didn't think I'd see that ever again.
No, you wouldn't. Now I have one rule when it comes to toys. Do you guys know what my rule is?
Nope.
My rule is toys are meant to be played with, and thus you should always open them.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is one of those things where I break that rule, and I haven't opened it at all.
Oh.
It is still sealed, and the only reason I haven't opened it is because it's not like I'm expecting to open this and be surprised. I know exactly what's in the box,
Yeah.
Okay.
right? But it is one of those nostalgia things. Originally, they released this Megazord back in 2010.
Oh.
2010.
Yeah, but it had different packaging. It had
Okay.
like more modern packaging, and it was the Megazord. And the thing is, it's not actually the original Megazord.
Okay.
I don't know if you got how well you guys can remember the Megazord, the toy, but it was a fat toy.
Yeah, it was.
It was really fat. Like compared to the show model, it was fat. Like the Sabretooth and Triceratops especially, they were thick. He had
Okay.
thunder thighs. So for 2010, they have a whole new toy. And it's got it's about the same height, but it's got a narrower proportion, so it looks more like the show model.
Okay.
Okay.
They released that in 2010. It was about $25 at Toys R Us. Sold out immediately. This year, 2013 is the 20th anniversary of Power Rangers, so they released it again, and that's the one I bought. But for this one, they're like, okay, we're gonna really pander to the fans. So what they did was, instead of using that packaging, they used the original retro packaging. That's why it looks like this.
Oh, is that really what it looks like?
Yeah, like after the show, when we go search for the old stuff, you'll see like this is what the original box looks like.
Oh, wow.
The only difference is it doesn't have the 20th logo and doesn't say Legacy Megazord.
Yeah.
But this is what the original box looks like.
Okay.
Oh,
The other thing is the reason this one is $50
metallic paint.
is
and
because it's
die-cast.
die-cast.
Ah.
Oh, man.
So like now it's not all die-cast, but there are pieces to it that are die-cast. And so yeah, like I really like it. The thing what I really, really, really want though is the Dragon Zord.
Is that coming out?
That's the thing. They've never said they had any plans to do the Dragon Zord.
Oh.
And I can't figure out why, because I think of the Power Rangers, the most popular thing was
The Dragon?
the Dragon Zord or / Tommy.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why they wouldn't. And because this is a different mold from the original, that means that even if you have the original Dragon Zord, the combinations don't work.
Hmm.
Right, right.
And my favorite Megazord was always the Dragon Megazord. The one who was so badass he didn't need the other 4, he just needed 3. And he had a drill lance.
That's right. He had... Yo, that lance on the toy?
It was bigger than him.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
And
he...
he couldn't hold it.
No, he couldn't.
It was so big. It was dumb.
That's
It was
hilarious.
ridiculous. He literally just stood there with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, like, if they do a new Dragon Zord that's metal, you can be sure I'll buy it, and that's when I'll open this up. But as of right now, it's going to be one of those, like, it'll probably be in box forever. Unless, like, I cave one day, I'm just like, I need to open something.
Kid.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Toys R Us exclusive?
Yeah, Toys R Us exclusive. So these actually came out at the beginning of the year in the US for
Oh.
$60, and they sold out immediately. And if you want one now, costs you like $100 on eBay.
Oh my gosh.
So
Wow.
when it came to Canada, I was pretty surprised. I was like, okay, I should buy at least one because if I don't, I'll regret it later.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But yeah, and then I was thinking about, what if I get an original Megazord or Dragon Zord? And I'm like, oh, those are expensive now.
Are they?
If you a good one, like a used one in good conditions, like $100 usually. But if you want like a sealed one, you're looking at least like $350.
Holy crap.
Whoa.
Yeah, because they haven't redone them, right?
Oh, wow.
And that's why I'm puzzled as to why Bandai doesn't want to do one, because it's not like they're getting any piece of that secondary market,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Wow.
Hopefully they do.
so hopefully, yeah, they do make a new one, die-cast, combines with this new Legacy Megazord, and then I'll be super stoked.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. The other thing they had in the store was the original Morphers.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
The Powered Morphers, the
They-
Powered Morphers are actually even more impressive because the entire thing is die-cast. Like, it's just a solid hunk of metal.
Do they have all the coins?
That's...
Yeah, and they come with all 5 coins. All 5 coins are metal. They have the original... the thing is, when you turn it on, it goes... dit, 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 dit. right?
Oh, the other ones didn't do that.
Right, and then they do the real theme song.
Oh man!
The stickers and the font are actually more accurate than the original toy.
Yo.
Yeah, they're about $10 less than the Megazord, but because I'm not a big roleplay dude, I figured I'd go for the robot instead.
I think it'd just be cool to have.
Exactly, so I'm like, fuck, I'm probably gonna go back and buy that too
Yeah.
eventually.
Because I remember the old ones.
Yeah.
They were full plastic.
Yeah.
And when you press the button, all they did was make this ringing noise.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was still pretty cool.
Yeah.
No, it was. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But then again, you have to ask yourself, well, what about the dragon one, right? Because his was gold.
Oh, I didn't even realize he had a different one.
Yeah, his was gold, and what about his dagger? Do you know how much that thing goes for? That's
lot.
expensive.
Fuck.
Like, if you have an original one in good condition that works, man, that is expensive stuff.
Okay, looks like we're looking for a bunch of stuff tonight.
Yes, we are.
Kids.
But yeah, so like, yeah, this is a piece of nostalgia I'm super stoked to have. If I do open it, I think I might film it just so people can see my reaction. Pretend like I'm 5 years old because I never owned one of these and I've always wanted to own this in the Dragon Zord. So
I swore you did.
no, I always had the samurai one.
Oh, okay.
You know what? For original Power Ranger stuff, I actually don't own that much stuff.
We're talking about, like, the original?
Yeah, like the original MMPR stuff.
Okay.
Like I never owned a lot of the original stuff. The only thing I ever had was the flip change Jason.
I remember those.
That
The
That
head was in his chest.
yeah, and then your mom for Christmas bought me I think it was like the bigger Jason one.
There's a bigger one?
Yeah, he was like 10 inches tall.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
They're more like the doll ones,
Yeah.
right? But they're still fully plastic, so.
Yeah.
But you know, because as kids, I'd always go to your house and we'd play with yours,
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
right? So that's why my mom was like, I don't think you need one. You just play with TJ. And I'm like, I guess, but I really want one. And she's like, nah.
Huh.
So yeah, there you go. Like 20 years later, finally got my Megazord.
right
That's
on,
cool.
right?
Yeah, so I'm pretty happy.
Better late than ever.
It's true, and,
Yeah.
and at least this way, because I was pretty bad at that as a kid, I'm not gonna wreck it.
Yeah. Right.
Yes.
I'm not gonna smash them together.
Oh god.
Dude.
It's like me.
Bad times.
It's like me playing with Pokemon cards on concrete.
Oh, God.
Ugh.
Oh, the Blaven in the sleeveless days.
On concrete? Why would you play with it on
I
concrete?
don't know. Play in the playground. I don't know. It's like I found a table all the time.
Wow, you guys are hardcore.
Yeah.
Was this in the Philippines?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Speaking of card games, I actually played in another tournament this week.
Did you?
It's a fundraiser for here in Hamilton. It was Hamilton, right? There was a man who was murdered after
Yeah.
he went to test drive his car with two other men, I think.
Yeah.
Is that what
Okay.
happened? Is that what
He
happened?
was selling his truck, and
It
two
was-
men from, I can't remember where, they said they were from Toronto.
Yeah.
They came to test drive his truck at
And he
like,
went with them, right?
night. And he went with them, obviously.
And then
But they
came
never
back.
returned.
Yeah. So for his family, the local comic shop I go to, Dungeon Comics, they did a
Yeah.
fundraiser event, and so it was just a big sealed Return of Ravnica draft. So it had 2 packs of Return of Ravnica, 2 of Gate Crash, 2 of Dragon's Maze, and then you made a deck from that and you played. And first time, I made a 5-color deck.
Wow.
Everybody was really surprised. And let me tell you what happens when you make 5-color decks.
What happens?
When it works, they can't stop it.
Yeah.
But when it doesn't work, you can't stop yourself from losing.
How often did it work?
More often than not.
Wow.
Because I got 5 Guild Gates and 2 other mana fixers.
Oh
That's
my
good.
god.
So this guy was just like, wow, you're just dropping bombs from every color. I'm like, yeah, deal with it. He's like, you got that and that and that. I'm like, yeah.
Sounds like
It's
a
pretty
good time.
I went 2 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, and the only reason I drew is because the guy went out for lunch. And then when he came back, the round was already like halfway through, so we didn't get through all our matches, and we were already like 1-1 each, so we couldn't play it out because it was already time.
Yeah.
I was super pissed, but whatever. And then there was a raffle for a 50-50 draw, so they had $100, and 50 goes to the family, 50 goes to somebody. Guess who won the raffle?
Wow.
Right?
Lucky you.
I paid for my whole trip there and my entry fee and the price of the raffle tickets.
Amazing.
So good.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
I'm too lucky of a boy.
Amazing.
And also another bit of news: Duels Planeswalker 2014 is coming out this summer,
Yes.
as they do every summer. And this time they're introducing a sealed mode, so you can have 6 booster packs and make a deck, but you have to pay for it.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't get the point of that.
Wait, you have to pay for it every time you do it?
Yeah, It's like if you just said, hey, you can do sealed as many times as you want, but you don't get to keep your cards.
Yeah.
I'd be happy about that.
I don't. That makes more sense to me
What
than
the hell?
having to pay for packs every time you want to play.
Yeah, so you pay, and you can build a deck, and then I think you keep the cards that you get from the pool, and you can upgrade your deck in the single player mode. I think.
That's terrible.
Or maybe you can play it also in multiplayer. I don't know. I think they wanted to cater to people who wanted to build their own decks, but that's not what this one's about.
That's
I
terrible.
thought they were all like. I thought all.
They still have pre-made decks though. Too.
Oh, okay.
But I like the pre-made stuff, and then you just work with what you have.
See, I thought that's what it always was about.
Yeah. Sorry, that's my little bit of news.
Cool. Anything you want to say before we go, TJ?
No.
Cool. My last announcement is that if you are in the Toronto area this Wednesday, the 26th, make sure to check out the first annual Torontaru 1. It is basically a place where gamers get together and get drunk.
Oh.
Wednesday, you say?
Wednesday it is.
Are you going?
In Toronto?
Yeah, I don't know where it is actually. Oh, Get Well, 1081 Dundas West. Their Facebook page is up there. It says Irashaimase, Toronto.
Yo.
Whoa!
Yo.
Yeah. No, it's by the guys in Japan. If you guys know the company 84, they do this once, I believe, every couple of weeks. They get together with fans of video games, and it's a mingling place. You don't play games or anything. It's just you get drunk and you have a good time with people in the scene. And they have friends in Toronto, so they want to bring it over here, and that's what they're doing.
Did you buy tickets?
No, you just show up. It's just like a pub type thing, and you go. That's really. I think it's at 8:00. It's on a Wednesday night, so there you go. I don't know if I'm going.
I'll go with you.
I got linked to it because a friend told me about it. I'm like, I don't know.
I'll go with you.
Yeah, but then we have to drive up there.
Yeah.
That's the problem, right?
You're gonna need DD. And I know you're working the next day.
It doesn't matter.
No. How are you gonna get to work?
Oh, are you staying over?
I don't know.
No, like. Oh, yeah, you don't care what time you sleep. Never mind.
No way, man.
But anyways, yeah, that was just a fun little thing I saw. If you are able to go check it out, I recommend you do. Otherwise, you can find us on the web over at typeb3.podbean.com, Facebook, Twitter. Write into us at tniab.letters@gmail.com. Or, and if you want to tell Anthony to get better, you can always tweet him at KillroyCan'tKill. Otherwise, thanks for listening to another week of Three Nerds in a Basement, and we will see you in 7 days.
See ya.